Well, hello there, and good evening, everybody. I'm William Brantley from the North Jackson, Tennessee area, near Westtown Commons Shopping Center on Walker Road, about a mile north of Union University, off of exit 80. Getting ready to report to you today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days here in just a few moments. It turned out to be a very beautiful day today, didn't it? A little on the warm side, but we're getting kind of used to summer-like weather now, and more of that's coming. Alrighty, I'll go ahead and give you some of the stats, and then I'll put on the radar for you. As of 5 p.m., which has nothing on it, by the way, the radar. As of 5 p.m. here in North Jackson, the skies were partly cloudy at that time. The temperature was a nice 87 degrees. The dew point was 64 degrees. The humidity was 46%. The wind was out of the south at 9, gusting to 20 miles per hour. And the barometric pressure was 29.93 inches of mercury. Now today's low temperature was 58 degrees. Normal is 57 degrees. Very close to normal. Today's high was 89 degrees. Normal is 80. I've had no rainfall, of course. I'm still sitting at 1.74 inches for the month of May and 19.76 inches for the year. Today's lowest relative humidity was 46% at 3 and 5 p.m., while the highest was 100% at 5 a.m. this morning. The lowest relative barometric pressure was 29.93 inches, and that was at 5 p.m. The highest was 30.02 inches at 9 through 11 a.m. this morning. Today's highest wind gust at the Jackson Airport was 21 miles per hour out of the southwest at 2:05 p.m. Now the sun will be setting tonight at 7:54 p.m. and be rising tomorrow morning at 5:49 a.m. The moon will be rising tomorrow morning after midnight tonight, actually, at 12:53 a.m. and be setting tomorrow morning, a little before lunch, at 11:19 a.m. Today's records for May the 16th, hottest high would be 94 degrees, and that was in 1962 when that happened. Well, the coolest high would be 61 degrees, and that was in 2011. 69 degrees would be the warmest low, and that happened in 1965 and 1998, while the coldest low would be 40 in 1997. Today's rainfall record would be 2.25 inches, and that fell in 1966. Okay, let me run through a few of these graphs, and then I'll read you the forecast to you, and that'll be it for tonight, I do believe. Whoa. Let's look at the radar. Of course, it's free of precipitation, but let me verify it for you. Hold on. There you go. And instead of me going all over the place with it, I'm going to keep it on this scan or level of how far out I go. As you can see, clear all around us. Anywhere close enough that makes any importance to us. There's nothing going on anywhere in the state of Tennessee. It's all clear precipitation wise. Middle Tennessee is beautiful too. Right here, especially here in West Tennessee, the skies are clear and rain free, and probably will be until Friday. Matter of fact, Friday's our next chance for rain, possibly moving in late Thursday night before sunrise on Friday morning. More on that when we get to the forecast. Alright, let me go ahead and show you the satellite picture. This is a satellite picture as of 5:37 Jackson time. Let me move that down just a smidgen. I thought about it, best I'll get on that. Alright, as you can see, West Tennessee's in the clear. Most everybody around us is. There's a few clouds right there. It's going through Kentucky and right heading toward Nashville. It was over toward Jackson about 6 hours ago and gave us partly cloudy skies, but as you can see, it's moving on. It's not causing anybody any problems. And other than that, it's pretty much clear all around the area, or partly cloudy at worst. There's a few clouds over in the mountains of Appalachian Mountains in East Tennessee and North Carolina area near Johnson City and east of Knoxville. And then those over that's going through Nashville right now. And we just saw some high thin clouds floating by, and that's it. And they're pretty much staying put. There's no rain clouds moving in our direction anytime soon. Okay. That's that map. Alright, let me go on to the forecast map, the frontal system map. I'll get it straight in a second. This is tonight's map by the National Weather Service, of course, as of 3:16 p.m. And as you can see, we're in the clear here in Tennessee with the high pressure over East Tennessee, and might be a little precipitation down in southern Florida, down through the Keys and maybe northern edge of Cuba. That'd be about it. The low pressure over North Carolina. Northeast is in pretty good shape. You do see a pretty good size area here in the Plain States of the threat of severe weather and thunderstorms, and even a little flooding, or not little, but the threat of flooding from about Kansas northeastward through Wisconsin. And there's a pretty good large area of threat of severe weather over here to the west and northwest of us that is not moving in our direction, by the way. The severe weather threat that way is not moving in our direction. Alright, let me scan it around just a little. And you see the areas where precipitation is expected according to the National Weather Service's map features here. Alright, now I'll focus it mainly on us like I always like to do. And I'll just leave it right there. Probably don't, I'll tell you, you want, maybe, no, I'll leave it on this. I was going to put it on the radar, but there's nothing there to see except for Jackson. You know, that's not a bad idea. Go ahead and put it back on Jackson. Yeah, that makes it looks beautiful like that, don't it? Alright, focus West Tennessee on that. Close enough right there. I don't know, maybe the map would be okay. That ain't too bad. I'll make my mind up here in a minute and maybe go back to this one. Yeah, I'll leave it on that one. The idea of severe weather threats kind of intriguing, if that's the right word, for people over in the Plain States, in case you may know somebody over in that area. Alright, I'll go ahead and read the forecast to you for the next few days. The detailed forecast, that is. It'll be mostly clear, of course, tonight and tomorrow, all the way through Thursday, actually. We should have a, excuse me, low temperature tomorrow morning near 65 degrees, so it is going to warm up a little bit. Tomorrow's high should be about 88 degrees, about the same as today. The winds will be out of the south at 15 to 30, which would be just a little bit windier tomorrow than today. Thursday, it's going to be fair skies with a low near 68. That's kind of warm for a low. And a high of 87 with south winds at 10 to 20. Now by Friday, we have a 60% chance for AM showers and thunderstorms, ending around noon, remaining mostly cloudy till Friday night, then becoming fair, with the low near 68 and a high of, get this, 90 degrees on Friday. My goodness. And we're going to have south winds at 10 to 20 on Friday. Saturday, it looks like it's going to be fair skies with a low near 67 and a high of 89 with south winds at 10 to 20. And on Sunday, it looks like it's going to be mostly cloudy with an 80% chance for showers and thunderstorms with the low near 66 and a high of 79 with southwest winds at 10 to 20. So it's going to be a little bit cooler toward Sunday with all that rain and thunderstorms in the area. Having a high of under 80 degrees, about 79, compared to nearly 90 like we had today. Oh, well, it's feeling like summertime now, isn't it, my friends? Well, I'm going to leave it at that for this time around. Looks like after Sunday, it's going to be pretty much fair skies with no rain through at least Thursday of next week. That's the way it's looking right now. With highs generally, highs generally around 80, upper 70s to lower 80s for the most part, all the way through Thursday of next week. Okay, more details coming on that in a later video. Well, that's it for tonight, my friends. I hope all of you have a fantastic Tuesday night, May 16th, 2017, and I hope you wake up to a beautiful Wednesday, May the 17th, 2017, and hopefully I'll get a chance to talk to you again tomorrow night. And until then, my friends, good night, and may God bless you.